Have you ever written a riff that was beyond your skill level in the moment that you wrote that riff? Now I know what you're saying. You're going, what are you talking about? I wrote the riff. I know how to play it. Well, that isn't always the case. Sometimes you're going to write a riff that is beyond your skill level in the moment that you wrote it. It's happened to me thousands of times. Way more times than I'd like to admit, actually. Today we're going to be talking about just that. My name is Tyler Hacker, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I play heavy metal guitar. I post occasional Pro Tools tutorials and occasional gaming content. We're going to be talking about riffs that you write that you can't necessarily play in the moment that you wrote it. Let me explain. You're sitting there, you wrote something that sounds awesome, it sounds badass. You're like, yeah, this is it, this is the one. It's your little baby. It sounds amazing. You sit there multiple hours trying to teach yourself how to play it. Well, I'm going to show you a little cheat, a little hack that'll let you record it within 5 minutes of writing it. Now you're going, how is that possible? If I don't know how to play it, how am I going to record it? Well, I'm going to show you. So many times I've done this. I've sat there and tried to teach myself how to play this little riff that I just wrote that was beyond my skill level. I'll sit there for hours trying to learn it, and by the time I actually learn it, it's way different from the original because I've sat there so many times, time and time again, playing it over and over. It's like saying the same word over and over and over and over again. They say that it loses its meaning. Same goes with the guitar. If you're going to sit there and play the same riff 20,000 times, it's going to end up different, or it's going to lose its meaning from the original. So you want to record it right then and there. You want to know if it's going to fit in the song that you're writing right then and there. You don't want to spend 2 hours trying to learn a riff that doesn't even sound good with the song that you're writing. You want to know right then and there. So get comfy, grab a beer, grab a coffee, do whatever you got to do to make yourself comfortable, and let's do this. All right, you guys, so I'm in Pro Tools here. I have my audio recorded already. I am using Amplitube 4 for my amp simulator. Feel free to use whichever amp simulator you'd like. I'm going to play the original audio that I recorded here back just so you can hear what it sounds like before we do this little cheat. And then I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it yourself. Let's give it a listen. Okay, so that is what the riff sounds like recorded at a normal tempo. There is nothing done to that at all. This is the riff recorded at half tempo. Remember, there is nothing done to these tracks at all. The only thing on this track right now is Amplitube 4. Okay, so that is the riff recorded at half tempo. We want it to sound like the track on the left, which was recorded at normal tempo. In order to do that, you're going to want to click on this little triangle right here with a little stick on top of it. This is the Elastic Audio menu. Basically, Elastic Audio allows you to change an audio file's tempo or timing in real time without altering the pitch at all. You're going to want to click on Polyphonic. What Polyphonic Elastic Audio allows us to do is it allows us to process audio files that are polyphonic in nature, containing audio of more than one tone or note. Examples would be like recording a guitar playing chords. There's multiple notes going on. For this example, we're using a guitar playing a more lead kind of part, but you get the idea. At this point, you want to right-click on your selected audio and go down to Elastic Properties. You're going to go down to this little guy right here where it says TCE Factor. Then you're going to type in a value of 50%. Enter. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to realign this track to the grid. So just tab to transient on that first note, slide it over. The reason you have to do that is because this track has been sped up by 50%. Without raise in pitch and with almost no loss of fidelity that I can hear, let's listen back. Now let's listen to the original. All right, so in conclusion, the results speak for themselves. You can hear that the one that we edited with Elastic Audio sounds far superior to the original take. The original take kind of sucked on my part, but if you're listening to just the actual tone of the instruments, the one with elastic audio sounds far superior. If you guys have any questions on this, feel free to message me or comment. As always, like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out.